Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. My name is Sandy Coomer.
And I'm David M. Harris. We hope you'll enjoy the poems we'll be reading today, poems written by your friends and neighbors. We start with Little Church Back Home by Stan Tyson. There's a little church back home, standing weathered and alone, and grass is growing high around the door. You won't hear a sinner pray, all the people moved away, and no one ever goes there anymore. It stands on hallowed ground where memories still abound of days when joy and laughter filled the air. There is nothing left behind, only shadows in the mind and thoughts of moments past that linger there. Now it's just an empty place, once alive with saving grace, and those who knew our Savior's loving care. For the songs they used to sing made the belfry tower ring, and everyone found welcome waiting there. There's a little church back home, abandoned and alone, where the grass grows ever higher round the door, where silence steals the day and echoes fade away, for no one ever goes there anymore.
I wrote the next poem, and it's called Religion. As morning bees spring brightly, I watch the day unwind from the coil of night. I step around the web outside the kitchen door, with threads woven into the shape of an eye, open and glistening. The grass carries the burden of my footprints the same way my skin knows your fingertips. We are as close to each other as we allow ourselves to be. Our softest whispers turn love like a wheel. I don't know how to rid myself of this clumsy body, this needy skin, so I sink my toes in dirt, I run in rain. I know how to breathe the scent of honeysuckle and sun on a rock like a salamander, lazy and blinking. I don't know how to pray, but I know how to cup a firefly in my hand and watch it crawl to my fingertip before it lifts its light to the swirling dark.
Child with a Kaleidoscope by VeerajaR, from her book Joy of Being. I see a desolate child with a kaleidoscope, crying rains as he watches, flooding the evolving designs, sadly, spooling in violence and ego, every color piercing another, each moment in destruction.
Fanciful by S.R. Lee. From across the yard, imagination asks, is that a hen or rock or stump? The hen's plump tail points skyward while her head searches for bugs in the grass. She stands at the edge of a shadow, sunlit grass behind her. But she hasn't moved since I began writing, so likely the silhouette of her tail pointing up is rather a big leaf coming up from shaded plant, unclear in the shadow. A dark brown alligator suns himself on the grass, one dark foot hovering on this side. He too does not move. Is the sun delightfully warm, or is he perhaps a log left there near the fence? Just above him, a round gold piece gleams in the sunlight, seeming to be attached to a tree trunk, perhaps. What 49er dropped that nugget 150 years ago to be found just today in the sun? Well, all right, it is a shiny leaf or a chip of light wood, bright against the dark green hedge behind it. Bird, reptile, mineral, or all vegetation in varying forms, observed by sleepy eyes.
This is a poem of mine, The Spear of the Moment, from my book, The Review Mirror. On the point of indeterminacy, quantum universes split and twist, wait for the cat to jump or die, to see who will be born and who not.
The Room with Six Windows by Susie Margaret Ross. I found that picture, our room with 6 windows, the ceiling skylight, where the sun warmed us by day, where the stars came out at night. First, I thought I would cry. Then I remembered how we cherished that big bed, how you stroked my hair, how I worshiped you, remembering you. Our breaths mingled together, remembering you, the soft touch of your caress, our room with the 6 windows. Thank you for watching Poets from the Neighborhood. We hope you'll join us again soon.